Recently I wondered what is faster, taking the first available NPC vehicle or calling your personal vehicle and having it delivered by your mechanic. Of course, eventually your personal vehicle will be faster, but for shorter distances this will not be the case. That is why in this video I have tested how far you can get before your personal vehicle will become the better choice. Also, I've done this with a variety of NPC vehicles. To test this, first we have to establish how much a time difference is between grabbing an NPC vehicle and calling your mechanic. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the time difference between actually stealing a car and calling your car. As you can see here, we start on a parking lot and we're lucky there's a car right there, which makes it very quick. Of course there are varieties in this, like based on spawning location and where the NPC car actually spawns, but I'm just gonna say around 10 seconds. Of course it can be longer, it can be a little bit shorter, not much shorter I think, but can definitely be a bit longer. The mechanic can also be a bit longer if you get really unlucky with spawns. Also, I messed up a little bit garage here, but like some people with like really a lot of garages will have this a lot, and also decision of what car to get. As you can see, we are already at like the 20-second mark, and then we still have to run to the car. Eventually we will get moving and be up to speed at around 32 seconds. This is about a 22-second time loss, but I'm actually only gonna give it about 20 seconds in our testing, so we're gonna give our NPC cars a 20-second head start. I made a simple route going from Simians towards Sandy Shores, mainly going on the highway. This is a comparison run with the Banshee GTS that will start 20 seconds after the NPC car starts. So, without further ado, let's start our first and slowest NPC car. As you can probably tell, the Banshee GTS is about to overtake this Tenuro at around the 1 minute 7 mark, right about here, which is not a very long time, considering that we're just outside of the casino. So within the city maybe, but this car definitely wasn't the way to go. So let's have a look if a little bit of a faster car can get a little bit further. This time we got a little bit further, but the Gauntlet is about to be caught any second now, and at around 1:30 mark we see that it is being overtaken by the Banshee GTS. So let's go to an even faster car and see how long that will last. As you can see, the Infernus has lasted quite a lot longer, with around 150, and it will be overtaken at 155, which is a lot longer than Gauntlet. The next car, however, lasts even longer and actually is more common. The Veltzer is about to be caught here, but it lasts about 9 or 10 seconds longer than the Infernus, with a finishing time of around 2 minutes and 4 seconds, which is quite impressive for a relatively common sports car. As you can probably tell, the bike is actually beating the Felon Infernus by quite a big margin, and we're actually running out of track. I didn't think any vehicle would make it as far as at least car, but bike with a wheelie is incredibly fast, and I actually finished it with 8 seconds to spare, so you could have gone even further, maybe even towards Polito, which is very, very impressive. I wanted to add one more car, not as an NPC car, but as a testing car kind of, because I used the Banshee GTS, which on PC has the highest top speed for cars with 138 miles per hour, so it might not be representative for most players who don't have this car or maybe use something slower. So I used the LG RH8, which, you know, is an OG car, is a very decent sports car, but it's not ridiculously high in top speed, also not very slow. So I wanted like a good middle ground, just to see like how much the difference would be. And on this track it finishes about 16 seconds behind the Banshee GTS, so all the cars you can just see before, you can just up them with like 16 seconds basically. So for example the bike would have easily gone to Polito Bay, and some of the sports car probably would have also gone to quite close to Polito Bay. I think the slower ones probably wouldn't have gone much further, but a little bit of course. So what can we conclude from this video? Yes, calling your car is faster, but only after a certain distance. If you're driving a short distance within the city, just take an NPC car, it's probably faster. If you're going to Sandy Shores or Polito, then consider taking your own car, especially if you drive somewhere afterwards and you want to have your own car for that as well, because in the end it will stack up, and if you visit multiple locations, having your own faster car will probably be the faster option. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like, so I know if I should make more videos like this in the future. So thanks for watching and see you later.